Hold up.
There it is. Well, I'm 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 about to go live on the on my show right now. If you don't mind, I'm on. Well, I'm gonna keep you live to keep going because I done ran over time and everything. But what you need to do is to this link. It's going to, once you click on it, it'll be the application to the to the program. It'll have instructions in there, and it'll tell you what you need to do to get into the program. But I need you to contact State Board again, find out if they have any particulars, any specific things that they need to do. If there's a apprenticeship program that they have there, you can work with us in our apprenticeship program. And I'll kind of guide you through that whole process. Getting into a bus, I'll guide you through that process as well. It's a lot of things that you're gonna need to do, but I can work if you willing to put in the work. I can work with you to get something done. Get you.
I did. How would I apprentice under y'all from Alabama?
Well, we're nationwide, so we're able to work in it. Remember, we're Mobile Salon Network, so our mobile salons roll across state lines. We have what's called a universal mobile salon license. The universal license means that we're mobile salon. We don't stay in one place. You got a regular barbershop license, but then you have a mobile salon license. A mobile salon license, you're going places. Okay, so we're the only ones in this entire country that has universal license to be able to travel across state lines. Okay, so we work with state boards all over the place to actually put our apprenticeship program in place as well. So we'll be able to work with you on that, but you need to get the specifics on what they need and what they're going to require for you in Alabama to be legal, all the way around. Now, if they have something with the barber program or where you don't need so many requirements or whatnot to be able to work, then let me know, and then we'll work from that angle as well. It's not a problem. We just need to get this money thing situated.
They require you to have like 150. Well, some odd 100, a couple of hundred hours. I don't know exactly, but I have to call them and see. To just get your barber license, and then you got to take the state board test and pass the test after you get your hours. And that's just to be a regular barber.
For a regular barber's license?
Right.
Okay. Okay, so what I would say is because I'll have my guys to check into it because I'm pretty sure I work with state boards pretty much everywhere, so I know their rules and their requirements, front to back. But I'll check back into Alabama. I think I have a couple of people that's students of mine that's in Alabama right now. I'll check with them as well. But normally I just call state board and talk. I got people up in there that I deal with and find out exactly where we're at. But here's where you'll need to start. I'm going to text you the link. You'll put that application in, fill it out, and send it back in. But there's going to be two things that you'll need to do. We have what's called Salon Fundraiser crowdfunding. It's a website that we own. We have our own crowdfunding. It's just like a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe. All those different crowdfunding websites where you're basically going out and asking your friends, your neighbors, your customers, your clients, your associates, anybody that you're saying, hey, I got a dream. I want to do something with myself. I'm trying to put something together and I need y'all help. So that's when they're able to come in and actually give to your cause. Okay, so you're basically setting up an account, creating a campaign, and in that campaign you're saying, hey, I'm trying to raise $5,000 to get into the school, to be able to qualify and get me my own mobile salon, so I can get out here and make this money. You're basically asking the people to help you to do the first stage. Now, a bus is $100,000, but the first step is getting into the course, because getting into the school, that qualifies you to get financed for the $100,000, and then we work with you all the way through until you actually own the bus. But the first step is getting into the school, because you don't lose the money. The $5,000 goes towards the bus. So it's literally just your deposit. We can't just let people in and say, hey, we're going to just finance you. You ain't got to do nothing. Well, you get into trouble that way. You run into a lot of knuckleheads and people who are not serious about the program, and then they end up wasting your time. So at least you're able to put a
$5,000. They ain't just so easy to just walk away from that.
Exactly.
Right.
That's some skin, that we call that skin in the game. You're putting up some money that says what? That says you serious. You see what I'm saying? So when you're having to put your own money in, now you ain't gonna play with the program like you would if you didn't have to put nothing down. You see? So that's what my sponsors, they say the exact same thing. They say, look, we're not letting people come into this program and they don't have anything on the table. You see, that's pretty much guaranteeing that they're gonna waste our time. That's pretty much guaranteeing that they're gonna waste our time.
But that alone, that program still ain't gonna get me my barber's license, right?
No. What you're looking at is our apprenticeship program. What that does is you're working on the bus under the supervision of a master barber. Okay. And when you're working under the supervision of a master barber, you're able to clock hours. And then we work with barber colleges and cosmetology colleges, barber and cosmetology schools. We work with them to get you registered to where your hours count towards your license. You see, so I have a bunch of schools in Alabama and Georgia and in Florida and in New York and Texas and California, all over the place. There's a bunch of schools that we work with, actual barber and cosmetology colleges. We work with them to where we bring people in that are able to literally work on the buses and clock hours. And the way that's done is you're basically sharing the money that you make. So when you start making money on the bus, you're sharing that money with the school. So that's the reason why we're able to work with so many barber and beauty colleges, is because you're sharing the money. Now, once you're done, you clock your hours, you're going into the school, you're completing your what's called theory, which is your classwork. You're completing that, and then you're going off to state board to get your license. You got to take the test to get your license. You're not going to be able to get your license without taking that test. So you're going to have, and we teach you on that, and then the barber college that we put you with, they back it up and make sure that you know what you need to know, and then you roll out to your state board and you take the exam and you get your license. We help you to get that. See, we're the only company that's doing that. Nobody else is going to say, hey, come in, and we're literally going to roll with you to get it done.
So I wouldn't per se have to pay for the college that I go through down here, as long as I'm paying y'all.
Well,
Because of y'all relationship.
well, what's happening is we have a relationship with the colleges. So you're basically going through our course to get into the Mobile Salon Bus, and in turn, we actually get you into whatever school you're going to be working in to get your license. Because once you get out of our school, you're getting onto a bus. You're getting onto a Mobile Salon Bus, and you'll be in that college at the same time. It doesn't work one way, the other way around. You literally have to be in that college in order to put your hands on somebody's head in our buses, because we're only licensed to be master stylists in our apprenticeship program. But you have to be logged in or signed into a barber or beauty college in your state. We handle that for you.
I'm gonna be in the bus before I even pay this bus off.
Yeah, you'll be in the bus before it's paid off. Yeah, you're working in the bus to pay the bus off. You see, our buses in our program. What's going on, everybody? Hold on, Kenny. What's going on, everybody? Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt, owner of the Shops and Salons Network, the HairArt Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network. We're live, guys. We're live on multiple different channels, all at the same time. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Discord, Mobile Salon, TikTok, Kick, all these different channels. We're live on about 20 different channels, all at the same time, guys. You all are tuned in right now to a live call and conversation with me and one of our potential students that are coming in. So you guys kind of kick back. We got some other links that we're going to be hooking you all into. So y'all watch those deals until I get done, and then I'll be right back with you all. So hold tight, and I'll be right back. All right, Kenny. Yeah, I'm doing the show at the same time, so I gotta I gotta do multiple things at the same time.
I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to interrupt your show. I just seen you on the internet and decided to call because the links. So I apologize if I'm interrupting something.
No. You're good. It's a live show, and it's all about me and what I do. So most of the time I'll get on live and I'll tell the people, hey, you mind being on live, or hey, I'm on the live. If I couldn't, then I'll tell you, hey, I'm about to call you back, or I have one of my reps to call you back, and then take it like that. But this is somewhat of a special case. I think you will be able to pull it off. If you're able to pull it off, it'll be something that we can put on our show. So we actually have a reality show that we're shooting right now called Mobile Salons, and what we do is we actually show barbers and stylists in their life, how they came out of hardship, and how they got into into mobile barbershops and mobile beauty salons, how they working and how it's getting them out of hard situations and making a life for themselves. So you'll be a perfect candidate for that. As much shit as you done been through, yeah, you will be a horror story that will inspire people, that let them know that, hey man, all ain't lost. I can actually get up off my butt and get out here and make something happen for myself, especially with these mobile salons. It's not hopeless, because a lot of people, I'm telling you, I get calls from people that literally they feel like they're in a hopeless situation and they don't have nowhere else to turn. And I tell them all the time, no, there's always an option. There's always things that you can do. All you got to do is open your eyes and look. God has always got something in your path. It's just most people, they don't care. They're not opening their eyes enough to even look past their current situation to see anything else. You see what I'm saying? So that's most of the time. That's most of the people that I talk to, or not most, but a lot of the people that I talk to. They're like, man, I need this, man. It's hard, man. I'm trying to be, and I've been dreaming about this. Oh, this has been my dream, what I wanted all my life. Now, it's constantly that situation, which is cool. I just want to make sure that people understand that, number one, your life is the way it is because of you. Ain't because of nobody else but you. Right. So and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because if your life is super gravy, that's because of you. If your life is super hard, that's because of you. So you are going to be the one that makes your life whatever you want it to be. So if you want your life to turn from being super hard to being super great and just gravy and smooth and kick, that's going to be on you as well. All you got to do is look up, find out what it is God wants me to do. What is he putting in my path that I'm not seeing? And then you run that way. Stop running in the way that you think is going to work for you, because that way ain't working. Run the other way. Run in the way that he put something in your path, and then you're going to start seeing a big change in your life. I've seen it too many times, including myself. So it's a constant thing that people have to realize that the path that the Almighty puts in front of you is going to be hard. It's going to be out of the way. It's not going to feel good. It's literally going to be something that's going to rub you the wrong way, but it's going to be correct. It's going to be from him, and it's going to be correct. And as soon as you do it, it ain't going to take 2 or 3 years for you to see results. It's going to be instant. It's going to be immediately. Just like you picked up the phone and called me, and you called the 800 number. I can see it on here. You called the 800 number, and I picked up. You see what I'm saying? It's already working. You already stepped
right there. Like, that's how I know God is in the midst of this, man, because I wasn't even expecting to talk to you directly. When I seen the video of you showing an example of one of the trucks that you got, and then I seen the 1-800 number, I was like, I'm just going to call, and whoever I talk to, I'm just going to see what's going on, and I'm going to jump out on faith.
There it is.
And then you answered the phone, and that just messed me up for real, like, 'cause I wasn't expecting it.
And that's exactly how it works. When you looking at God and the way he works, it's gonna be that crazy. It's literally gonna be that crazy. It's gonna be something that weird and that out of pocket to where, you know what, I didn't realize that was gonna happen like that, and it did. Well, of course it did. God don't do things regular. God does things so crazy and abnormal and out of the way and weird, and that's why people call them miracles, because that ain't supposed to happen. That's not normal. Right. Exactly. So yeah, that's where we at. So now I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do from here on out. What you can do literally to starting on today, actually making a change and going in a direction where you can start with this business and changing your life with it. Hold on just a second. Let me do this commercial break. All right, what's going on, everybody? Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as MrHairArt and Coach. Thank you all for joining in. I see everybody coming in to the stream. Yeah, we're just on a call right now with another one of our brothers that's in need, that's trying to get himself together. So I'm giving him a personal tour and holding it down to actually get him the assistance that he needs, because like I tell y'all all the time, God is good, and God is good all the time. But if God is good and he's good all the time, that means he's working all the time. That means he don't care when you off work. He don't care when you got something else to do. If he's working, that means he can call on you at any time, and you need to be ready. So that's what he do for me. When he call on me, even when I got a show to put on, when he calls on me, I'm clocking in. Y'all know me. I don't play, especially with the Lord. He done brought me this far, and I got this much money and this many buses and this many people work for me, and I got this and that and all these types. Oh, it's only because of him. So when he calls on me to get to work, I get to work. So same thing for everybody else. Y'all make sure y'all get to work when he calls on you. All right, guys. I'm gonna kick in a commercial break real quick. If y'all have any questions, comments, suggestions, leave them in the chat area. I will be able to see them. I see Philip in. What's up, Philip? Philip Colley is in with Old School Mobile Barbers. Is in the house. What's up, Phil? I see Darnell Smith is in the house. What's up, Darnell? I see you, bro. Miss Peaches, how are you? Andre, Carol, what's happening? We see Big D Barbers, what's happening? Welcome into the stream. Welcome all y'all. I thank y'all for coming in and patronizing, kicking it with me. I appreciate every last one of y'all, because y'all are the reason why I'm do what I do, is to make sure that this industry is the absolute best industry in the world, because we are the ones that make the world look good. Hell, if it wasn't for us, the world looked like shit. We are the ones that make the world look good. It don't matter if you low down in the dirt or if you high up in the mountains. We are right there. Everybody calls on a barber or a stylist to do their hair. We talking about regular people just going to work. We talking about school teachers. We talking about principals. We talking about the guy that work on the assembly line. He needs his haircut, and we right there for him. We talking about all the way up in the clouds. We talking about doctors, lawyers. We talking about politicians. We talking about congressmen. Hell, even the president has a barber. Ain't that something? That's how important our industry is. We need to treat it like that. This is a profession. This is not a game. This is not a hustle. This is not a side job. This is a profession. And when we treat it that way, it will treat us that way. We'll get paid that way. We won't get paid like this is a side gig where we just doing something on the side just to get by. No, if you're doing it like that, you're gonna get paid like that. You treat it like this is a profession, like this is your actual thing that you do. Not that you do, this is who you are. Then this industry will treat you the same way and it'll pay you the same way. It's a blessing. All right, guys, we're going to kick it into this commercial. We'll be right back after this commercial break. I'm Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as MrHairArt and Coach. I'll be back right after this message. Okay, Kenny. All right.
Yes, sir.
So what I need you to do is I'm going to send you this text. It'll have the link in it. The link, you click on it, fill out that application, and send it back. It's gonna have instructions in there as well. If you got somebody that can kick in for you, that's all the better. You'll be able to cut some corners and get in there sooner. If not, then click on that other link that's also gonna be in this text message. That's to the salon fundraiser. There you're gonna literally, because it's free. You set up your account and set up your campaign, telling everybody, you just tell your story, telling people that, hey man, I'm trying to raise money to get into the school so I can get into my own mobile salon bus. I got Coach Mac that's going to be helping me out to get into it, so y'all need to kick in. I'm just trying to raise $5,000, so y'all help me out. It's easier to get $100 in dollar bills than $100 in one unit. That means it's easier to get $1 from 100 people than $100 from one person. So you literally talk.
I got a couple people that can help me, but at the same time, for that 5,000, I'm still gonna need that program you talking about.
Okay, that's not a problem. I'm gonna work with you on it to get it done, because I don't do this with everybody, but when I see people that actually is genuine and they trying to do something for themselves and they have something that they can offer and put on the table for us, which means you got a story that we can tell, or you got something that we can actually use to help others, to help lift other people up, because your story will lift others up. You know, you've been in the hospital, had kidney failure, you're taking care of your kids by yourself, and just a bunch of other things that you've been through. That's going to help other people.
The help of my mama helping me though.
There you go. See, all of that, that's what people need to hear and people need to see, to know that they're not going through what they're going through by themselves. That other people got hard things that's happening in their lives, because most of the time when people got hard things happening, they feel like they're the only ones getting hit. They feel like they're the only ones going through trials and tribulations. And a lot of people feel that way when it's not true. There's a lot of people getting hit from behind. There's a lot of people getting slapped down. There's a lot. If you know that you ain't the only one, misery loves company. So if you know you got company, then that makes you feel better about actually getting up and doing something about it, so that you don't feel like you're on your own. That's where we come in. We're gonna make sure that you know that you got an avenue that you can actually work and make something happen.
Right. So I need to call the state board and get all the regulations according to them, and fill out the application, and then have that ready.
Yeah, submit. You're gonna submit that in. You're gonna submit that in to us, and I'm gonna watch for it. I'll get you. I'll get you on track for whatever everything you need to actually get started on our program. And the salon fundraiser, you'll set that up, because again, we actually have people that come into our salon fundraiser, to our website, salonfundraiser.com, that actually reads these stories. They actually check out the accounts that are being set up and the people that are in here that are raising money. If they like you, they'll actually put money in, and they don't even know you, and you don't know them, but they like your story. See, and then we also have sponsors that come in. We have companies and sponsors that come in, and if they like your story, they will put money in, because what happens is once you get done and you get into a bus, they're gonna call on you. They're gonna say, "Hey man, I gave you, $2,000. I gave you $5,000. I gave you $2,000. I gave you whatever." They're gonna say, "Hey man, I funded you. I helped you. We want to do some work with you. We want you to show up at one of our events, or we want to advertise with you doing this or doing that." They're basically gonna do more business with you later, because they see something in you. They see either a way that they can either help you or that you can help them. See, you can't discredit that your story is not, eye catching. The more people that comes in to see y'all, you see it all the time when people watch the stories and people watch all of these reality shows and folk throwing tables and chairs at each other and cussing each other out. People like that drama. People like all that mess, but they like a happy ending as well. So we bring them all that. We bring the people that are going through things and that have issues in their life, and they literally is able to show, this is what happened to me, this is what was going on, and so on and so forth. And now I'm fixing my life. I'm bringing my life full circle to where I can pull myself up by my bootstraps. People like to see that, and the companies know that. The companies know that. So they'll invest in you because they know they're going to be able, I hate to say that word, but it's literally what it is. They're going to be able to exploit you later to tell your story. And I tell them just like this: look, dude, we got to be business about this. You can exploit me all day long as I'm going to benefit from it. You can tell my story to however many people you want to, as long as I'm getting paid, as long as I'm getting taken care of, as long as you're not doing anything negative to me. Exploit all day long. Put it out there as much as you want, long as I get paid.
Right.
So that's what we do.
I'm fighting hard to get a kidney. Hopefully one day, I get a kidney and somebody donate me a kidney, and that'll be great.
See,
but till then, I ain't through fighting. I ain't giving up.
There you go. There you go. That's a beautiful thing. We're gonna work it. We're gonna work it and put it all together. So I'll shoot that out to you now. Let your people know. I know you had somebody that was listening in on the phone call. To let them know you got somebody in your corner. You got a plan. That you got a plan, and it's time to go to work. So putting the monies together to get in. Once you get in, because again, I don't know you. You don't know me. We got to establish a relationship. I'm extending myself, as you can see right now. I'm extending myself. So what you got to do is extend yourself. You got to say, okay, well, I got to show this cat that I'm serious. I got to show this cat that I'm for real, and that he's not sticking his neck out for nothing or for nobody. I'm gonna show that I'm real on this. So that means setting up your account, doing what I'm asking you to do, and getting in. That way, once you do your step, because I'm doing my step, now it's time for you to do your step. Once you do your step, guess what? I'm going to take another step. And I'm going to reach out to my sponsors. I'm going to reach out to my people. I do this for a lot of people right now that, I'll say, hey, look, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to give you a shot. I'm going to let you in the program and give you a shot at making, some real good money and changing your life. But I'm going to need you to sign up, get in here, set up your account, get started in the school, and that'll show me that you're taking a step. Okay, and once you do that, then I'm gonna take another step. I'm gonna get some sponsors in. I'm gonna have them shoot money your way. I'm gonna get this set up for you and that set up. And then once I do that, then you have to take another step. See, step by step, we're gonna get you there. See,
step by step, day by day.
That's it. That's all it takes. So I'm gonna shoot that out to you now. You should get that in the next 10, 15 minutes or so. Follow the instructions on there. I'm gonna shoot it from my regular phone number, so you'll have my direct phone number to reach out to me, and we'll take it step by step and get you taken care of. If you got any questions or information you need, just call me on that number or text me, because I'm real busy. But leave me a message, and I call everybody back. Just leave me a message or text me, and then I'll get back in contact you and we'll work it out together.
Thank you so much. You gave me a lot of insight with this conversation that we had. I thank God for you. You know what I'm saying? And I really see a future. I really see us building a relationship. And you just motivated me even more than I was already motivated to make this happen. So I thank you so much, Mr. Mac. And, thank you.
Hey, not a problem. Not a problem. I appreciate you. And hey, we all in this thing together. We all in it together. We all work together. And like I say at the end of my show, I say, look, everybody take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. Because if we all did that, if we all took care of each other, we all will be taken care of.
Right.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Right.
All right,
I
Kenny.
gotta fill out 2 applications, right, when you send me the link.
Yeah, well, it's going. Mine's is just that link. Fill that out, and then I will get that will come directly into the city. I'll intercept that and bring it in, and then I'll get with you directly and coach you through setting up the salon fundraiser and getting everything you need on that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That'll work. All right, look for that text, and then we'll start from there.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, Kenny. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
All right, bye. All right, guys, I'm back. I would not have taken that call, but something told me to take that call, so I did. And I actually took the call before the show, and it ran over, and I was going to let him go, but he started letting me know and telling me what was going on in his life and in his world, and you know, it was a horror story. I mean, it was pretty bad. So I had to roll with him and help him out to get his stuff put together. And y'all know me. I'll stick my neck out. You know, I don't stick my neck out for everybody, but I will stick my neck out if you show me that you serious and that you trying to make something happen, and that you own the game. I get phone calls every day, all day. I'm over 100 phone calls a week, guys. I'm over 100 phone calls a week, every single week, non-stopping. Rain, sleet, or snow, I got people calling, and they all want the same thing. They all want to better themselves. They all want to do something about their business and their life, and actually, make a difference and get some type of blessing going on. And I tell them the same thing I tell everybody else. This can be a blessing, but it's not going to be free. I don't know any blessings that are free. If you're looking for a blessing, prepare yourself to get to work, because that's how you get blessings. Even if the work is just getting down on your knees and shooting up prayer after prayer after prayer, that's still work. You're going to have to put some work in to get them blessings to come through your door. Everybody keeps thinking these blessings is free. Everybody keeps thinking that God is just going to do everything for them. That ain't how this thing works. And I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care who don't like it. I'm going to keep saying it. That ain't how this works. God ain't here. God didn't put you here for him to do your job. Tell me where that makes sense. God did not create you, this world, and your situation for him to come in and just do it for you. That's dumb. For all you guys that have kids, that's just like you have a child, and then you do everything for that child. Everything. When that child eats, you taking the food and chewing it up and spitting it out, and you chewing the food for the child. That's too much. You're going too far. You can't do everything for that child. That child is going to have to learn how to do something. You don't go to school for that child. You're not going to drive for that child. You're not going to go to work for that child. You're not going to do everything for that child. That child's going to have to learn how to do things on their own. Because if they don't, what is that child going to be? Everybody say it with me. Worthless. If that parent does everything for that child is going to be worthless. Not able to do nothing. We don't do that. And God don't do that. We are his children, and guess what he do? He put us to work. Oh, he ain't gonna lead us out to the desert and just leave us. But he will put some pressure on our shoulders. He will tell us we got some things that we got to do. He will put some tests in our path. But that he ain't finna do it for you people. Come on now. Y'all gonna have to get up off your ass and get to work. Y'all gonna have to get to work. And I ain't gonna say nobody knows it better than me, but I'll tell you one thing: I know it, and I'm damn good at it too. I'm real good at it. I'm one of them. I'm one of them hard head project kids that grew up in the ghetto, grew up straight up in the projects. And I'm talking about hardcore projects with the brick buildings stacked up on top of each other, and the gunshots every night, and you better be home before the street light come on. Them type of projects. And I was able to come out of there and actually get my mentality to a point to where I'm able to do something for myself, and I don't have to go and take and rob and steal and kill for it. See, that's a strong position to have. And I ain't gonna bore y'all with this whole in and out. That I'm gonna say that for my seminars and whatnot. People who pay to people who pay to hear this. But y'all, I'm just letting you know, y'all getting it for free. Y'all hearing what I have to tell you for free. I ain't charging you nothing. So it whether you value it, whether it's worth anything to you, that pay for this. I do seminars, I do work programs, I go into businesses that pay me to do efficiency and work programs to get their employees to get up off their butt and actually have pride in their business and in their job and in their work, to actually do extra, not just the regular, not the minimum, not just the bare, the extra, to treat this thing like it's yours. I don't care if you work at Walmart as a cashier. Walmart has courses, have meetings every morning. Walmart says, hey, let's have this meeting and we're gonna get pumped up and we're gonna cheer you. If y'all have heard it, go on to Google and Google Walmart meeting. they member meetings in the mornings when they cheering Walmart, all that. They want you to feel pride about where you work. Target does it. You know, a bunch of these stores and these businesses, they do it because they want their employees to feel pride about where they work. How in the hell else you gonna have them charging the right amount for these products? How you gonna get these people to stop their friends from coming in and stealing and taking things out the back door? If they feel pride about where they work, then they go, no man, you ain't stealing from my job. It's my job. Crazy? No, you ain't. No, dude. Hey, you gonna pay what it is. That's pride. Hey man, you spilled that, man, clean that up. Don't just take stuff off the shelf and throw it on the ground. Put it back where you got it from. That's pride. See, that makes a job work way better and is way more profitable when you have employees that have pride in where they work. Guess what? Same thing with your business. Have pride in what you do. I see a lot of people. We got a ton of folk watching right now. We got more folk watching than I can last remember. But I guess because I'm out here clowning doing coach. But I appreciate y'all. I do what the Almighty puts in front of me. I'm clocking in and getting it done. And if y'all can get something from it, then more power to you. More power to you. I know we got some business we got to handle, guys. I'm on that as well. We got a bunch of stuff that I'm working with on the school. I got a couple of people that said they're still having problems with their account. I'm working on that right now. I cleared up a couple.
Hold up.